Hey YouTube family, today I'm doing something a little bit different. Previously all of my YouTube videos have been Buff Bunny collection reviews, but today I wanted to do a review of the brand Popilush. I've been looking at this brand for a while and I ordered 3 dresses for my future brother-in-law's wedding this weekend. So I wanted to try them on, talk to you all about what I like about the different dresses, and they have built-in shapewear. That is something that has intrigued me, and especially being a naturally larger chested gal on a smaller frame, it is very hard to do dress shopping, especially online, because trying to find something that will fit our chest, support our chest, something that maybe we could wear a bra with, maybe we have to try to do strapless bras, which always is a hard thing for me, sticky boobs, all those fun things. So I thought it would be nice to share with y'all my feedback on this brand, on these dresses. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how they fit, and the one that I am going to pick for the wedding this weekend I really like. I think it is very flattering. So if you're someone like me, definitely check out this brand and give it a try based on what you see my review saying here. And if you have any feedback for me, I gladly welcome it. Please comment below, like this video, share, subscribe to my channel. I also have my Instagram, ChelseaCourtland93, so if you want to follow me over there or shoot me a DM if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, let's get started with this review. All right, the first dress that I received and that I tried on was this one. It is called the Off-Shoulder Shine Ruched Sculpting Maxi dress. Very long name. I had seen this version or this design in a lot of different ads for Popilush, and I thought it was really pretty. I like that it has these different straps, so it can be worn in 3 different ways essentially. They have these straps here that are adjustable, which is very nice. I love when a dress has adjustable straps. That is a win for me. And you can wear it with these little straps off the shoulder, just like that. You could also wear it with the straps up on the shoulder. So I felt like when I wore it, this gave it the most support. And then you can also do off the shoulder, and these straps are actually removable. There's little hooks that you can remove them. So if you want to go strapless, then you have that option as well. And or if you wanted to wear it with this strap and just remove the other straps, you have that option. So as I mentioned in my initial intro, these dresses have shapewear built in. So I was very curious to try, since I've never really worn full on shapewear, but what it looks like, if I can show you here, is it's got this little mesh shapewear lining. And what I thought was really cool for all of the dresses, if you don't want to have to take your dress fully off, there is a slit so you can go to the bathroom. That is awesome. I've had dresses where you have the back you can pull down and try to go to the bathroom. That was interesting when I did that. It had built-in shorts, but underneath the shorts were detached from the back and you could try to pull it down. Wasn't the easiest to do. Otherwise you have to just strip down naked, right? When you have shorts or a romper or built-in shapewear. So I thought that was a really nice design. I thought this fabric was actually really pretty, and I like this dress. It was the first one that I received, so when I tried it on, I was like, oh, like this is actually really nice. I am 5'3". This is a full-length dress, and it was perfect length on me as well. I ordered a size small, so I don't always have the best luck when it comes to full-length dresses. A lot of times I do need to have them altered just because I am a shorter person, but if you're around my height, it actually was a nice length, so I do really like that. And the shapewear, definitely, when I was trying it on, I will say the website says if you're in between sizes to go with your larger size. My body is one size, my chest is another size, but in my experience, when I've tried to order a larger size, then it doesn't usually fit, it doesn't support my chest. And so when I got it, it definitely was fun to try to get over my hips. I'll put my measurement in the description down below, measurements, and in the video here as well. It was a little bit tight to get over my hips, and I was like, oh boy. But then once I got it up, oh, I felt sucked in, I felt held in. My fiance said I looked like Kim Kardashian in this dress when I came downstairs, because it was flat, and then my chest was va-va-voom. I will say I was also pleasantly surprised at how much space this had for my chest size. I was a little worried that the underbust elastic would kind of cut into my chest, but this one has a decent amount of cup space, and so I really liked that. So here is the underbust elastic, and you can see there's built-in pads that you can remove as well if you'd like. What was nice with this is that with this overlying fabric, I felt like it also helped camouflage the padding too, because sometimes in dresses pads are very visible on me. So out of the 3 dresses that I tried, this one I would say was the second most compressive and hardest to get on shapewear wise, but once it was on, it felt really nice, and I felt very secure, very held in. I didn't decide to go with this dress for the wedding that we're going to, because this one's a little bit more formal, and this one's more of an outdoors wedding, and my fiance is in the wedding because it's his brother. So I wanted to have a full-length dress just to be a little bit more formal, but I felt like this one's much more suited for like a more evening event, or just a little bit more of a formal event in general. I really do like the fabric though. I think it's a very nice looking fabric. It's a very nice looking dress, and considering that it has shapewear built in, I think that is a huge bonus. So this dress I think would be great for future weddings, future events, and I was very happy with how it fit me overall. I will say that I did feel like I needed to tighten the shoulder straps here to get a better lift on my chest, and I definitely felt more lifted and I guess secure, if you will, with this up on my shoulder. So I'll show the 3 ways that you can wear this. I definitely couldn't do this one strapless because there's just not very much chest support otherwise. And I've also felt like this upper area was almost like a little looser, if that makes sense. One other thing I'll mention is that the upper portion does have this rubberized grip, so it does help if you do want to wear it strapless. The rubberized grip goes all the way around the dress here, so that is very helpful if you do want to wear it strapless. And then the design itself has this nice little slit. Now it is pretty close to where the shapewear is underneath, so maybe you would need to like hike the shorts up a little bit if you're worried about it showing. Otherwise, I think this is a gorgeous color. It comes in a couple different colors, and this was my second. Actually, I liked all 3. I did really like all 3 dresses, but I would say this one with the other purple one is tied in second place for what I wanted for this weekend. Next up, we have the metallic knit Bodycon Sculpting Midi slip dress. I think I said the full name correctly. So this one I was looking at as well, and almost was just gonna order this one on its own because I really liked the shimmer. I'm someone who likes sparkles, if you can't tell, and purple's my favorite color. And I was a little hesitant because this one does have this line that is pretty visible, so I was worried that that would just look weird on my chest size and that it would be too small and kind of cut my boobs off in the middle, if you will. But when it got in and I tried it on, this one was hands down the tightest and hardest to get on out of the 3 dresses I tried. So keep that in mind. Once it was on, it was fine, but I was questioning my life choices as I was trying to get it on. And this dress also does have the adjustable shoulder straps, which is ideal. Now, I definitely needed to tighten them to get support for my chest, and when I did, I felt and looked fabulous. I really like this one. But again, to me, this dress seemed a little too formal. One negative that I will say about this dress specifically, this sparkle fabric, super pretty rough. The straps, for whatever reason, they did the straps in the bottom portion in this sparkle fabric. So this sitting on my shoulder, I was already getting irritated, and I could feel that it was itchy just from me trying it on. So if I were to wear this for a full-on event, I definitely would feel like it would irritate me. And if you're someone who is sensitive to fabrics and itchiness, then keep that in mind, because this dress definitely has it in the shoulder straps, and you can't avoid that because these straps aren't removable. So that was something that I did not like about this dress, unfortunately. Otherwise, like, I thought it was the most form hugging, and makes sense because it was the tightest one to get on, but also just felt very va-va-voom in it. This has this side slit here that this tie you can shorten or lengthen to show more or less of the leg with the slit. It also has that built-in shapewear underneath with the slit so that you can use for the restroom. And I was surprised pleasantly that this portion did not awkwardly cut off my boobs. It did actually fit me quite nicely, but I just felt like it was just a little bit too much for the wedding that I'm going to. And then, like I said, the shoulder straps just were not my favorite part, unfortunately. I thought it was otherwise flattering on my neckline and really showed off the glute gains, if you know what I mean. This is also a size small. All three of my dresses I ordered were and are a size small, because that just is what typically fits me the best. My chest is a hit or miss, right? But in the future, if I need a more formal gown dress, this one is a midi dress, so I also was wanting to try it just in case the full-length dresses that I ordered were too long for me. I just don't have time to get it hemmed, nor do I want to spend the money to go get a dress hemmed right now, if I'm being 100% honest. So the midi option was really nice, and it looked like a good length on me. Again, I'm 5'3", but overall just wasn't my pick for the wedding that we're going to. All right, last but not least, this is the dress that I am going to wear for the wedding. This is the Ruched Bias Tummy Control Twist Maxi dress. I think that's the correct name. And when I saw this one, I always like sweetheart necklines just for my chest size. I think it is the most flattering, and in fact, Say Yes to the Dress taught me that when I was younger. So I really always loved that look on me. I wasn't sure if the twist and if the area would have enough space for my chest. I also, again, was worried it would be too long, but just like the other full-length dress, this one fit me very nicely, and the material itself is actually a really nice, like, silky-ish feeling material, which I think is perfect for the wedding that we're going to. It's outside, it's a garden party theme, if you will. I think this color also screams more summer than the other two dresses that I picked, and I love this twist detail because I feel like it helps camouflage and also kind of minimize my chest size, and that is never a bad thing, right? I don't need to look va-va-voom all the time. And I will say that the space for the chest area is definitely a little bit smaller in this dress compared to the other two, so it doesn't have technically as much space, but because there's this ruching detail, I can kind of adjust, and this doesn't really irritate my chest size and my chest when I push my breast tissue below it. I really honestly don't feel it, and you can't see the line through the dress with all the ruching going on, so that was very nice, and I was very, very happy with how it fit me overall. The shoulder straps are silky and smooth just like the material, and I tightened them and felt plenty lifted and just really nice, because again, when I find dresses that are skinny straps, unless the dress supports me itself, I usually have to wear a bra underneath, and then you see the shoulder straps and it's not pretty. So I love that detail. I also like the ruching itself just down the dress. It helps hide this area. This is an area of discomfort or concern to you. And it was very simple on the back. It showed off, again, the glute gains nicely. This twist detail is not fully attached. It's only attached at the side. So I saw some ladies put this on the back side of the dress to give it a different look. That's not how I'll wear it. I like the twist on the front, but keep that in mind if it's something that you want to play around with. I also will say that the shapewear on this dress was the least tight to get on of the 3 dresses, so that was really nice, that I didn't feel like I was fighting for my life to get this dress on. But when I got it on, it was still doing its thing. I still felt secure and controlled, and like I said, when I tightened the straps, it definitely gave me the lift that I was looking for my chest size. And I feel like this just overall style will match the wedding I'm going to the best. Plus, it also feels almost kind of cooling with the material, and it's supposed to be pretty hot this weekend. It also has a little nice leg slit, but it's not super, super high, so it's not anything that's too revealing. And same thing, it has the crotch slit, so going to the bathroom will be easy breezy, which will be great. So overall, I think this one, all 3 of the dresses are just absolutely stunning, but I really, really like the look of this one. It comes in a couple of different colors, and they have so many dresses on their website to check out, and more formal ones, more just casual ones. So if you are someone who has been looking at this brand and wanting to try it out, definitely check out their website, check out these ones. And now that you know, again, my sizing and comparisons, you can kind of pick for yourself which one you want to try. Thank you for watching this YouTube review. I know it's different than what I've done previously, but I thought it would be fun to just mix it up. And I don't know if Popilush works with people like Buff Bunny Collection does. Who knows? Maybe they do. Maybe they'll see this review and be like, hey, we'd love to work with you. I'll let you all know if that happens. But if you have any questions, like I said, please comment below. If you like this video, please comment below. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video with your friends, with people who maybe have been looking at this brand and just haven't pulled the trigger yet. And also check out my Instagram, ChelseaCourtland93 over there. I will be posting some wedding photos from the event this weekend in that dress that I picked, and I hope to see you all next time. Have a great day.